Looking for ideas to go on vacation this summer but know where to start? Or want to know what to do for your next trip? Consider going to the Travel Adventure Show. The Travel Adventure Show is an annual traveling show that brings destination marketing agencies from around the state and abroad, along with travel agents, travel companies, and travel experts under one roof for a weekend at your neck of the woods, with 9 locations around the United States to help travelers plan their next trip, and travel agents pitch their locations to clients, all in your neck of the woods. As media, I did travel coverage of the show for their talk to exhibitors and for some of them as well. So I was there at the Los Angeles Travel Adventure Show stop on February 3rd and 4th at Los Angeles LA Convention Center. Let's head to Los Angeles. Tickets for attendees start at $13 plus $1.14 processing fee for a one-day advance purchase, or $20.35 and $1.35 for both days on Eventbrite. Kids, children under 16 are free when accompanying adults. Tickets include access to the show floor with speaker seminar. There aren't any premium level passes for attendees. However, there are also more familiarization level tours for travel agents. Living and working in Anaheim, for me, it's an easy train ride from Anaheim to Los Angeles and then LA Metro to the convention center. So for there, I took Amtrak Pacific Surfliner 675 from Anaheim to Los Angeles, which is $16 per person per way from there. Otherwise, if you do like the weekend pass, which you can also do as well, which I did for one of the other conventions later I did, which is $10 on the weekends, but comes at less trains. So it depends, it kind of works for you there. From the LA Union Station is LA Metro A line. From you go to Pico Station for there with the regional connector, and there was only $1.75 if you took Amtrak, or it's included if you took Metrolink. And there from there, just walk a couple blocks to the convention center. When you enter Los Angeles Convention Center, you follow the Travel Adventure Show signage to the South Hall. You can buy a ticket if you haven't pre-purchased at the door, and scan your printed pass or PDF on your phone with ticket takers. There weren't any security bag checks for the show, so you can bring in anything you need, such as outside food. As long as you had your badge or pass, you were free to enter and exit during the show. You can bring your reusable water bottle as well and refill at the water bottle stations throughout the convention concourse as well. Due to the Los Angeles Convention Center's location downtown, there was a good amount of private security presence hired by the convention center, as well as Los Angeles Police Department as well. Inside the convention hall, then we got our badges and tickets checked there, and went up the escalators to Hall G and H of the LA Convention Center, consisting of 143,000 of 720,000 square feet of convention center space, which was fairly big, huge list of exhibitors and program speakers. How was everyone dressed? Well, attendees wore their regular leisure streetwear, and then exhibitors will wear what they usually wear on the day in the job, ranging from polos and slacks I was to look more professional as media, to a full suit and tie for men, and women wore blouse and slacks or work attire, like dress, depending on their attire. I only went to on the Saturday show for this travel show, so which was super busy and was usually intending talking to an exhibitor, curious about the location, product, or services. For the main front exhibitors such as Brazil, Japan, and Fiji, they had many people willing to talk to attendees about ideas for potential trips there. When the doors opened at 10 a.m., it was chaotic and it was a bit overwhelmed by which exhibitor I should ask to interview. Especially as media, I can interview them to do like I am going to do right next. Talk to Alan Feldstein of Infinite Safari Adventures. Okay, so here first exhibitors, it was Alan, so here with for the Safari Infinite Safari Adventures. So for their like out of all the kind of like safari tours, what makes yours special and to pick yours?
That's a great question, and one that I love to answer. So we do custom trips in 12 different countries in Eastern and Southern Africa. So we're able to send people to the place in Africa that best suits them. So for example, if people are interested in food and wine, we'll send them to South Africa. If they want culture, maybe we'll go to Tanzania or Kenya. But the other thing that we do that I'm very proud of is that we donate a portion of every safari to our 501c3 charitable foundation. And every year we make a distribution of those monies to humanitarian, education, and conservation efforts throughout Africa. So this year we donated to 7 different initiatives, including cheetah conservation, rhino conservation. We're sending a young lady to beauty school in Kenya. So we do a lot of different things in giving back, which I think makes us much more unique than other places, other companies that do this.
That's awesome. So what kind of tours like you're looking for, like more like for photography, since I'm very interested in photography?
Well, photography is, the light in Africa is incredible. And seeing wildlife, you get close to wildlife. It's a photographer's paradise. So, elephants at sunset, giraffes, zebras, lions, leopards, cheetahs, rhino, gorillas in Rwanda and Uganda. So yeah, if you're a photographer, Africa is the place to be.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. After that, I was able to talk to for Kilidove Tours and Safaris.
Okay. So, welcome to Tanzania and Kenya, East Africa safari destination. We're here to show you the beautiful places, so the Serengeti, Masai Mara, and Zanzibar. If you're looking to do a safari, this is a place to go. So you can see the Big Five, the Great Migration, and from here to Tanzania it's about 20 hours flight. So you fly via Europe, any city. So let's say if you're flying with KLM or with Delta, you can go through Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Kilimanjaro Airport, there is where the safari starts, and we can customize everything for you. So if you're coming 2 people, 3 people, we can do a trip for you. So we are a private safari company, only specialized on private groups. So we don't take groups with strangers that you don't know. We only specialize with the people. So if you're 2 people, there's gonna be just you plus a private safari guide. That's from there. Right?
Awesome. Yeah, especially it's sometimes kind of awkward, like when you have like a whole group on there. It's like coming to some safaris, so that's definitely really cool to have like smaller groups for your safaris.
Yep.
Yeah. So what kind of different like itineraries do you especially have for like someone who wants to do like photography of all different animals?
Well, if you want to go to Tanzania or Kenya for safari, definitely you have to go to Masai Mara or the Serengeti. So we specialize on that, and then we can take you to these places where you can. It's great for the photographers to explore.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so right now we're here at the Travel Adventure Show right here for Visit Yosemite in Madera County, which is so Madera County is where Yosemite National Park is. So what kind of things can you do in Madera County with like Yosemite and the surrounding areas?
Well, one of the beauties in terms of Madera County and the Southern Gateway, it's really the most traveled and most popular entrance of the 4 into Yosemite National Park. And while many people think of it as just a way to kind of your route to Yosemite, that one of the beauties is there's so much both history and activities and experiences throughout the gateway into the park that you can experience. We have a whole kind of road trip itinerary called the Fossil to Falls road trip that takes you from places like the Madera Fossil Discovery Center with one of the oldest and largest caches and finds of mid-Pleistocene era fossils, from short-faced bears to saber-toothed cats. It takes you then through one of the oldest winery regions all of California, to the Madera Wine Trail area, then on and up into Oakhurst, Coarse Gold, Bass Lake, one of the West's best lakes for year-round family fun and entertainment, and then so much more, from axe throwing, from historic train rides, camping with bears and without in the Sierra National Forest, all kinds of hiking opportunities and stuff, and then all of the majesty of Yosemite National Park itself.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so especially like that and then especially like, what kind of like some of the best lodging accommodations would you like recommend in general? So if someone's like looking to like live it, kind of like want to have like a bit more vacation, especially I know that when it worked out tonight, a lot of places like people have like there for like once in a lifetime vacations to like Yosemite. So if there is like what kind of lodging or kind of in the area that you can recommend?
Actually, for lodging accommodations, there's a wide range of really what you want. Everything from camping in some of the managed places in the Sierra National Forest around Bass Lake, so which can be just regular tent camping, RV or car camping, to we've got year-round chalets and resort properties around Bass Lake, to full flag hotels in the Oakhurst area, and a whole wide variety of Airbnb and vacation rentals with an inventory that's several hundred. So your options and opportunities for how you want to stay and experience the area are really, really quite varied. And then there's even stuff in the park itself you want to do, from camping to lodging and things like that. But there's a lot of different opportunities and options for how you can experience the area just outside the park.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
Yeah. After my interviews, it was time to get lunch. There, at the Travel Adventure Show, normally for the last 2 years I went to the show, which also you can check out there as well for the one they did last year. They also they had like a whole concourse there that they had for lunch. But for this year, since they also had as a cheerleading competition at one of the Jason Halls, they also had was their main concourse cafeteria that was open as well. So for there, I just got coffee, but had the tacos that they had, a separate taco cart that they had inside the Travel Adventure Show hall. But for the tacos, it was pretty good as well. It was like, the meat was good, and it had some good flavor. It especially came with beans and rice and beans. One of the main draws is also speaker stages. Travel professionals and journalists for there as well, such as Pauline Fromer from our travel guides, and also Rick Stees of his namesake European travel guides there as well. Both of them, they do offer great advice as well, so definitely highly check out their websites there if you're planning to go on trips. And also this separate stage called the Global Beat Stage, that would have like various countries that do dances on there, such as Tahitian dancers, Japanese taiko drummers, and also even California State Department of Food and Agriculture Canine Inspection Team that works at Los Angeles International Airport to make sure they don't have random things coming in and being invasive. At the end of the show, it was 5 o'clock. For there, I was pretty much there for like roughly the whole time, so which is like about 7 to 8 hours. For there as well. So at the end of the show, you can go there and just go like LA Live, which they do have like restaurants there, and especially they do have like restaurants like Smashburger, and then for me, I started heading home, but then after I just realized, oh wait, the original train I was going to take was canceled because of the landslide that happened in San Clemente, which is now going to be reopening on March 25th, and this was February 3rd, so it was still had some trains that were just cut between like what I was going to take from like that went from LA to San Diego only. So I kind of bit misread it for there. So for me, I had to wait because of the reschedule until 8 p.m. So for there as well, so for there to kill time, I went to ate dinner at Grand Central Market, which is a historic in the Homer Logan building in downtown Los Angeles' historic Broadway district, with 39 vendors, restaurants on the ground floor and the ground. And then right across the street was one of the things I so wanted to see first was Angel's Flight, which is a funicular train that goes up Bunker Hill, which is $1 for cash or 50 cents with a tap card. Dates back to like the early 1900s, which was actually over time had to be relocated because of all the construction that they did with all the new office buildings. Let's just say that. And I started heading back home, and then also took video as well. And I was just so tired at the end of the day, and especially the day before, I did video on Pixar Place Hotel in the Great Maple opened. So thank you for watching. I'm Soul Travel, and catch me in the next video. Core's wrapped up. Switch your microphone.